We are ready to start. So welcome everybody. This is the Responsible Couponing class. My name is Karen Ritchell and I am from the University of Idaho Extension Office. I serve the 10 northern counties of Idaho, and I started this class several years ago. It was when the extreme couponing classes were really big, and I really liked this idea because I wasn't so interested in being an extreme couponer, and in our area it's very difficult to be an extreme couponer anyway. That it's not really something that we can do. We don't have the stores, the stores don't have the capacity to do that, and so this is actually a conglomeration of a lot of different programs put together. We've got NC State, Virginia Tech, University of Kentucky, and Purdue Extension, that they provided all of these wonderful resources, and I combined them all and made them very Idaho friendly. So U of I just adapted the material just so that we could have a really good couponing class. So couponing is an excellent way of saving money for your family with food and consumer goods. And they did a study several years ago that 67% of American families actually intended to use coupons as a way to help with a tight economy. I really feel like we're probably going to be seeing more coupon use as we start moving through with our economy right now. So with increasing prices and flatline paychecks, coupons actually offset what you're paying for retailers for everyday items like groceries, toiletries, and other household products. Now, the key here is to be responsible with your couponing. If you're spending too much time collecting, saving, redeeming your coupon, you're missing the boat on this savings idea. So I like to tell my story about meeting my professional couponer. I went to a conference many years ago and actually met one of the gals from Extreme Couponing. And she got up, and she was one of the speakers, and she got up and she gave an amazing presentation telling us how she had a family of 4. She had 2 sons, 2 teenage sons, and a husband that they usually had about $1,000 worth of grocery bills, and she could get it down to about $12 every month. This woman had a professional degree. She had a master's degree in education, and she decided that because her boys were young, and well, they were young at one point, they were teenagers now. When they were young, she decided that she wanted to stay home with them, and so she started couponing when they were very young. I raised my hand after we got through the presentation, and I asked her, I said, how many hours a week do you spend on couponing? And she politely said, well, I spend about 80 hours a week, as if this was a very proud moment. And I said, so how much could you have earned in your current field if you were working your job? So she spent 80 hours a week for, let's say, four weeks a month, that she was saving $1,000 on her couponing, using her couponing, when she could have very easily been pulling in a paycheck of about $4,000 from her job that she had. Now, this is the problem, is that if the cost of doing this, from the time that you spend on it and the resources that you're using, is not equivalent to the amount that you're actually saving, it's not a good deal. So I didn't want to embarrass her or anything, but this is not, you need to be a responsible couponer. You want to make sure that what you're doing is actually going to be saving you. So I can't tell you that I'm going to teach you how to come out of the grocery store with $400 worth of groceries for $2.12. I'm not going to do that. But I can tell you that what I'm going to do is give you some tools to help you responsibly coupon without spending more time in the process by collecting and redeeming what you already have. So, would you throw money in the trash? This is a big one. If somebody offered you free money, would you turn it down? Would you throw money out in today's garbage? By not utilizing coupons, you're actually doing both. Coupons help you save money on products that you need or want by allowing you to use more with that saved money for something else that you need or want. Stores are reimbursed by the manufacturers for those coupon discounts. They actually receive the face value of the coupon plus usually about 8 cents per coupon for processing from the manufacturer. So the store is actually making money off of using your coupons. Let me check here. We've got a couple questions. Okay, we're working. So Judy asked about the broken link. We do have a broken link on the web page, and that will be fixed. And then we also had the question of what year was the 67% of Americans, let's see here. So this report was actually done in about 2014. So I would say right around there. I'm not quite sure exactly when the report was done. Okay, so we'll just keep going here. So we have to think about what is couponing. So couponing is really, the meaning of it is just the redemption or the distribution of coupons. The term actually first became popular in 1954, and today the term commonly refers to the act of using coupons for free or reduced priced manufactured items. In 1992, there was an estimated 8 billion coupons used worth an average of 60 cents each. So in 2007, the average coupon used had a value of $1.06, and the total savings for that year was approximately $3 billion. That's a lot of money that's being saved. So a coupon is a ticket or a document used as a marketing tool. That's really all it is it's a marketing tool. It's getting you to try something new. It can be exchanged for that rebate or a discounted price when you're purchasing the product, and they usually are used by manufacturers as part of that sales promotion. So it allows the retailers to offer a reduced price for goods, usually as a way to get consumers to try their products. So anybody have any idea where the coupon actually came from? You can tell me if you want to. If you don't, we'll just go ahead. I'll give you a hint. It was in 1888. That's where coupons really kind of made their first hit here. There was a gentleman named Asa Candler, and he was a self-made businessman that used paper tickets to give free glasses of Coca-Cola to help sell his new product. He distributed the paper tickets via magazines and direct mailing, and he offered pharmacists who were reluctant to sell the drink because of the first barrel of syrup for free. So when customers came into the pharmacy with coupons, pharmacists were quick to restock the product. So this was a really good way to get a product in and get it started moving. In 1909, C.W. Post actually put the 1-cent coupons in our breakfast cereal. So anybody remember the coupons in breakfast cereal? So the Great Depression used coupons, and in 1940, the big grocery chain stores actually attracted new customers with coupons. So it's just been a constant thing of coupons being in some sort of product that we have. So it does remain enormously popular, and that's why manufacturers continue to offer this free money service to the customers. It's a great way to get information out there. So we ask, why bother with this? Even if you only clipped a few coupons for your grocery bill, you're actually saving money, and that is huge. So think about it this way. If you clipped 10 $1 coupons from the Sunday paper for items that you were going to purchase anyway, at the end of the year, you would have saved $520. $520 on your grocery bill. That is amazing. That's not time consuming. It doesn't take a lot of time to do that. And you don't have to have special training or skills. You just have to start clipping. And there's lots of different ways that you can clip. So it doesn't even have to be physical clipping anymore. We'll talk about that here in a second. Some folks have gotten really into couponing and have made it into an amazing art form. You don't you don't have to get crazy and get tongue-tied here. You don't have to get crazy with couponing to save money, but there are some things that can help you save even more money. So we're going to put these together, and then the next slides, I'm going to teach you how to coupon with a little zest. So the first steps. Okay, anytime I'm teaching something, whether it's finance or anything, I'm always going to tell you to have a plan. Having a plan is awesome. So making sure that you have everything all figured out of exactly what you're going to be doing, what your meal plan is going to look like. Take some time to write down what your family likes to eat. Create a calendar. One of the things that I did, and I don't know if anybody can see up here in my little picture up here, but one of my things that my family and I did was that my husband was home for a period of time, and so he took over all the cooking, and that was awesome, but we never knew what to cook. And so what we did is we created this really cool meal plan. And so this meal plan, basically what it is we just took a bunch of recipes that we have and that we like, and I put in there the items that were not staples. So the things that we would have to get, like the produce and things that would go bad quickly, so that we would know what we would need to get from the grocery store. The rest of it was all staples that we just had in our pantry, and it worked great, because then I'd tell him what page the recipe was on, and that night we knew that we were going to have a taco salad for dinner that night, and it was excellent, and it's worked really good, and it gave us a great variety of food. We just had to remember, when we did this, we don't do it as much as we used to, but when we did this, we have to remember to have a leftover night. We had a new meal every single night, and we got to the point where we had a lot of different leftovers. But by creating that calendar with your meal plans listed, it doesn't mean that you have to have tacos that night if you don't feel like tacos, but it gives you an option of, tacos sound good. I don't have to think about what I'm going to have for dinner. Making sure that you incorporate new meals into your plan and accommodate for special events or schedules. If you've got the Super Bowl coming up, you want to make sure that you're creating some sort of grocery list that's going to have everything listed on there, so that you're not going to have to run back and forth to get your groceries. One of the things that I have on my phone, I have an amazing app on here. I think it cost me $3. You can get a free version of it, but it is simply called Grocery List. Right there, that's all it looks like. And this grocery list, oh, it's My Shopping List is what it's called. My Shopping List, and it's just this little thing. You can put all of your stores that you shop at. So I have all of my stores on here. I go to Costco, Walmart, Safeway, wherever you go grocery shopping, you put that on there, and then you put your grocery list into the system. So you don't have to write your grocery list over and over again. Another one that's a favorite is Food on the Table. Food on the Table is great because they give you awesome recipes that you can take the recipes, and then the recipes will actually download a grocery list into your phone. It's awesome. Have a master shopping list. This is really important. Make sure that you have every ingredient that you need for your monthly meal plan. And this includes every meal. Don't forget anything, whether it's going to be snacks, whether it's those special events or whatever. Make sure that you're including the non-food items as well, like health, beauty, and household products. You're going to want to make sure that you're getting those in there too. So one of the things that I really like about my shopping list that I have is that it can arrange things into different departments, into different food departments. So like I have vegetables, meat, bread, dairy, baking goods, bakery, that kind of stuff, so that when I'm going shopping, that I'm not making lots of different trips back and forth and going up and down the aisle. This is really good to do this because it will actually help you not have that impulse spending. So having that user-friendly shopping list, whether it is a spreadsheet, whether it is a piece of paper, whatever it is, making sure that you have that master shopping list on there that you can duplicate every single time so that you're not rewriting it all the time. Always make sure that you're thinking healthy. One of the things that I have in the packet that you can find online that is the couponing 101 is map the store, think healthy. Years ago, we did a little research study that we found that all of the most healthy foods, if you think about a grocery store, all of the healthy foods are at both sides and at the very back of the store. All the other foods, the canned items, the sugary cereals, all that stuff are all in between. The impulse items are all up front. So you have to go past those to get to the stuff that you're actually wanting. By mapping the store, having that grocery list and thinking healthy and just shopping the perimeter of the store, you're going to actually have a better grocery list and be healthier in the long run, simply because you've shopped the outside. So just making sure I've told you everything. So when you're doing this healthy shopping list or the master shopping list, this is when you're highlighting the items that are on sale. So you're going to want to make sure that you're checking out the sales items and everything to find the very best items. And that's what the price book is for. Now this is when we are stepping into a realm that's right on the edge of extreme. So creating a price list book, this is where people actually track the prices of items on their shopping list. So let's say Safeway has an item that's 10 cents cheaper than Winco and so forth. You have to, again, think about how much gas you're going to be spending driving back and forth to get these different items. So really think about how much you're spending and how much time that you're putting into this. If you're filling up your gas tank to make those special trips for a few items only to save a few pennies, it's really not worth that trip. Smartphones apps can actually help us with this too. A lot of them already do that legwork for us. All you simply have to do is put the scanner feature in your phone and you just scan the barcode and it'll pop right up and tell you exactly where it's cheapest, which store. So once you know where you're going, to get the best deals, don't forget to organize your master shopping list according to what you need. And then you don't want to try to figure this out when you're at the grocery store. So that's why I like this app that I have, is because I know what I need to pick up at Walmart. I know what I need to pick up at Winco. I know what I need to get at each one of these stores. Then you're ready to find your coupons and clip them. So coupon resources, there's tons of them. So you can get them in the newspaper. The Sunday newspaper and the local newspaper always have them. You get flyers in the mail on, I believe it's on Tuesday. That's when we get them. You get the Valpak and Costco. Costco sends their coupons. You get online resources that pop up. Your manufacturer websites and store websites. Every day I have a new email from Michaels or Bath and Body Works telling me about all their wonderful deals that they've got. You can get them out of your magazines. Then at the stores have great coupons too, and certain stores like Winco doesn't accept outside or manufacturer coupons. Winco accepts their coupons, but they have on their website some different coupons for their store. So definitely check into those. You have everything that's going on there. You've got the manager special, you've got weekly savings. Rosars does the wonderful 13-hour sales. Those 13-hour sales are bar none. You can get so much stuff in those 13-hour sales, and you just want to make sure that you're staying on that cycle and going there when they have those sales. They have their markdowns, they have their coupon dispensers and their tear pads. So those little tear pads on the back of your receipt. If you get a receipt, you've got the receipt. And heck, you go to Safeway. Safeway's doing the Monopoly game right now, and you could be an instant winner and get a coupon from the Monopoly game. There's all sorts of stuff. The store loyalty cards, that one's another one. Those loyalty cards actually record what your purchases are. So they're going to be sending you different coupons that tell you, that try to give you coupons that are going to be ones that you use. Definitely share with your friends and families, and have maybe coupon clubs. There are a lot of coupons that I might not use that my friends or family might, and we can trade those back and forth. Okay, get ready. Here they all are. Here are some great resources. These are all online resources to help you with couponing. One of my favorites is coupons.com. Again, remember, if you are spending $60 on toner cartridges for your printer so you can save 50 cents on a loaf of bread, you're spending too much. So you have to make sure that the opportunity cost is good there. But there are so many different websites here that have so many different resources for you that allow you to print or even download into your phone. I will tell you that Safeway, actually every grocery store just about at this point has their own app where you can download their coupons or manufacturer coupons right into their app. And when you go in and you scan your loyalty card, they will actually take all of your coupons off right when you scan your loyalty card. And there's literally no clipping. There's no handing over the coupons or anything. It's all done right in there. So just make sure that you're weighing the cost. So the next thing that we've got, there's mobile couponing. So mobile coupons are a digital version of sales circulars that are actually found in your local newspaper. So digital coupons help shoppers have money or save money without actually even needing those pairs of scissors to work through their Sunday paper. So how they work is that when the user's cell phone, these coupons send a message to your cell phone. or downloads onto a smartphone application. So coupon barcodes are then scanned directly from your cell phone. So this is one way that Michaels does this. So when you go into Michaels, you have a barcode on your Michaels coupon, and they will actually, it will just scan right over there. So these are all really great things. The one that kind of freaked me out just a little bit, they were talking about how there was a guy that he was walking along. There's one app called Foursquare. There's Foursquare, Gowalla, and Yelp, and they are actually mobile coupons for targeted coupons for users. And so this gentleman was walking along and he passed by a Chili's restaurant, and all of a sudden the Chili's restaurant popped up. Are you hungry? Maybe you want to come in for an appetizer. It was using GPS, and it noticed that he was close, and that, I don't know, that kind of bothers me just a little bit, but anyway, there are so many different things that you can use. So I'm gonna show you this one and see if we can let me know if the video doesn't come on here, and or if you can't hear it. It takes her a minute.
In order to use coupons to find some sweet deals, you're gonna have to actually have some coupons. This video is designed.
Can't hear it yet.
You can't hear it? Okay. Well, we're gonna let that one go then. If you can't hear it, then we will let it go. So basically what she's doing is she's just telling you exactly what I've just told you here. There's not really a whole lot more. She's going to tell you about Red Plum, that kind of thing. You can go on Frugal Living Northwest, and they have tons of different resources where you can actually see the different couponing videos here. So, alrighty. So couponing tip number 1. This is important. So as we go through here, you want to make sure, and this is always a hard one, make sure that you check your pantry first. I don't know how many times we get to the store and I ask one of my boys, do we have? If you get to the store and you don't know if you have, that is how you end up with 6 bottles of ketchup. So be really careful. You don't want to spend money on things that you don't need. So make sure that you're checking your current supply. And if you're not going to use it within a year, or if it's perishable, you're going to actually lose money in the overabundance. So generally stuff only stays good for a certain period of time, and you want to rotate your shelves anyway. So don't buy stuff that you wouldn't normally buy. So one couponer was so excited about her stockpile and how it looked when she purchased 20 flea collars for a dog. She didn't even have a dog and had no plans to get a dog, but the flea collars looked really nice. So don't buy mass quantities of stuff with the idea that you're going to try something, because you might find that you're not fond of the product, or that it just really wasn't what you thought it was going to be, or all sorts of stuff, and then you're stuck with it. So if you have a coupon that you don't need, consider sharing it. The next guy will appreciate it if he doesn't have one. If a coupon is due to expire, just leave it next to the on the shelf, and somebody's going to really appreciate that. If your store policy allows, consider combining store deals with your coupons, and you can save even more. On the website, there's actually something called the grocery comparison. And so these are just grocery stores here in Moscow that I did this with, but you really should do this with every grocery store in your area, or your grocery stores that you work with. But what this is just making sure you know what the couponing rule is. If you don't know what the couponing rule is, and you go and you're thinking that you're going to get double coupons on something, most likely it's just not going to happen. And check it often, because rules change a lot. So check your stores to see if they have double, triple, or store match coupon days. get the most bang for your buck. Also consider shopping on the special days like Ladies' Day or Seniors' Day or 13-hour sales day. Those 13-hour sales days, a lot of times you can actually use coupons with those on top of your actual sales price. By generic, it is actually a commonly known fact that most generic products come from the exact same conveyor belt as the famous name brands, and you're truly just paying for the name. So you really want to be very careful with what you're spending. Don't just use a coupon because it's for Del Monte when you could buy the generic of it and get the same product for cheaper without a coupon. So here is one of the steps above here that I was talking about. So you want to make sure that you don't go crazy with this, but getting organized is an awesome thing. Envelopes work great. Get your coupons, put them in an envelope, problem solved, everything's good. You can get a coupon organizer. You can buy those at the dollar store for $1, and you're not spending a tremendous amount on those. Or an expanding file or a wallet if you've got lots and lots of coupons. Some people like to use an index file box to put their coupons in and make sure that everything is all tucked away, where other people like to use a coupon binder and a zippered binder. The idea is to divide and categorize. So you're wanting to make sure that the coupons that need to be used the soonest are going to be taken care of, and the ones that are indefinite, which there aren't very many of those, but those are put to the back so that you use those last. But again, you want to just make sure that you are using the method that's going to work for you, that isn't completely crazy. You don't want to do more with the sorting and dividing than the time's worth. Figure out the system that definitely works best for you. Divide the coupons into groups that make sense to you. Google actually has an amazing coupon list categories for ideas for groups. So divide your coupons into categories, and just because your neighbor does it one way doesn't mean that that's how you have to do it. If you can't find coupons when you want to use them, you're going to actually miss that deal, and that system isn't the right way for you. So definitely have those categorized so that you know where they are. The thing that you need to remember is that the coupons that are coming out of the newspaper and everything, generally they only have a shelf life of a couple of weeks. So if you're clipping coupons for something that you already have a tremendous amount of, you're most likely going to you're gonna miss the boat on that if you don't actually need it. So, and this just gives you an idea of how to categorize. So just making sure that you know what works best for you. And again, you're going to want to make sure that you do it by termination date, maybe by products, and then maybe sort it by alphabetically, just so that you can get in there, grab your stuff. Because the other thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to be digging for coupons when you're shopping. You want to have everything done before you go in to shop. You're going to have your master list. You're going to have everything all laid out here. You're going to see that you need cereal, so you're going to pull out the cereal coupons. You're not going to be digging through that wallet while you're in the store, because that will take a lot more time too. You do want to make sure that you're purging this every week, because if you have coupons in there and you go up there and there's an expiration date on it, a lot of times, most times, the vendors will not take those expiration dates, those expired coupons. So here's the couponing tip number 2. Definitely check the back of the register receipt for additional coupons. Some grocery stores will actually print coupons on that receipt for the items that you purchase most frequently. So they'll either give you that on the back of your register, your tape register, or they will give you additional coupons. So look at those. The blinkies. The blinkies are those little things that give you the migraine when you walk by and you see the flashing light and it's trying to call your attention to either a new product or a product that they're really trying to take off the shelves. So they have wonderful coupons for those. If a store is out of an item, go get a rain check. Most of the time, the store doesn't want to deal with a rain check, so they will actually give you a different product that's probably a better value than what you were going to get in the first place. So go and talk to customer service and they'll take care of you. Do get those loyalty cards, because combined with the store and the coupon savings, you're going to actually make more money on your couponing there. Definitely know your stores and your policies and know what they are before you start loading up your cart. You don't want to have your whole cart loaded up and then get up there and know that you can't do that couponing idea. So map your trip. We already talked about mapping your store. There is a sample map in your packet, but just map your store to know how you can get away without going in there and getting the unnecessary items. The other thing that you can do that I found absolutely awesome, and I don't know if they actually use coupons yet or not, it'd be awesome if they did, but I haven't tried it with them, but having them do your shopping for you, like at Walmart and the curbside service and everything, that will get you all of the stuff that you need, and you don't even have to go into the store. You don't have to get any of those impulse items, and that is awesome. So again, stick to the healthy foods on the outside of your aisles. That's where you want to go. Make sure that you are being careful about those impulse items. So on the website, it's not quite there yet because there's a broken link, but we'll get it up there. The slashing household expenses for groceries. Groceries is one of our largest expenses that we have in our household. And so that packet actually tells you how to slash your expenses with groceries even more. And there is also a food plan recipe book there for really healthy, inexpensive meals. So definitely look on there for that one too. I know that it is up there. And when you're doing that mapping of your store, just think about where they put all these items. Grocery stores are one of the best marketing companies ever. So if you think about where they put items, they put the granola and the cereal that older people are going to want up on the top shelf, where they're going to have to get assistance, and because it was so difficult, they're going to want 2 boxes. So they grabbed the 2 boxes. On the very bottom shelf, they put all the sugary cereal so the littles can come in there and they can grab their cereal that they want. Their floors are not completely comfortable. You don't want to be on the floors for very long. You don't want to walk very long. Their music tends to be an up tempo in there, and a lot of times it just nearly drives you nuts when you go in there and you're hearing the blaring music in there. They want you to come in, they want you to get your stuff, and they want you to move along, but they don't want you to be uncomfortable because they want you to shop around. So the spacing between aisles and where things are located and everything, grocery stores are master marketers. This is what they do. They actually have people that come in and arrange their store. They're grocery marketers that come in there and make sure that your store is set up just to get you in there and get you shopping. Reading the small print, this is really, really important because you don't want to get to the checkout line and find out that you have an expired coupon or you have a different item that you didn't think that you got, or it is for a specific item and they didn't have those, or it was not the same as the picture. Pictures lie oh my goodness, they lie on coupons. So sometimes they will show a big canister or something when really it was they wanted you to get a little canister of something for this item. Usually it's the other way around. Usually they show you the little and want you to get the big. They have coupon limitations, how many you can buy, the number of coupons you can use per transaction, the restrictions on the products that are already on sale. Make sure that you're checking what your store policy is and knowing what that fine print actually says. So this is just the ABCs of a coupon, making sure that you know all of this stuff. So knowing how much it is for and how many items, the expiration date, reading the small print because it's going to tell you a lot, and what the item is. And usually there's a picture up here or something that tells you more information. Don't throw away your expired coupons. Instead, send them to military families overseas. This is the great thing, is that for up to 6 months after they've been expired, you can actually send them to this ocpnet.org, and military bases will actually use these coupons and they can use them in their commissaries. And this is awesome. This is an awesome way to do this. So just email them, send them. This actually tells you how to take care of all of that to get them where they want to go. Bang for your buck. Okay. This one is something that's really important for you to know. All grocery stores, all stores have what they call a 12-week cycle. It's a 12-week sale and coupon cycle, all of them. So think about Costco is a good example, because I noticed this with Costco. My husband laughs at me because we ran out of laundry detergent once, and it will never happen again because now we have 4 jugs of laundry detergent at all times. I don't know why, but anyway, this is what happens is so like in the South, in the deep South, they usually have a 6 to 8 week cycle, but up here in most other parts of the country, they have a 12-week cycle. And what this means is that everything goes on sale every 12 weeks. So every 12 weeks, my Costco laundry detergent goes on sale. So as long as you can get through 3 months worth of stuff, that is really all you need to stockpile for something. I don't tell people to stockpile, because that is the thing, is that you're going to have to find a place to put it. Buy enough that's going to get you through for 3 months so that you can hit that weekly cycle. So a really good example of this is cereal. It can be regularly purchased for $4+ for the name brand cereals, but when it goes on sale, you can catch it for about $1.50 to $2, and then you've saved 50%. So, and you haven't even used your coupon yet. So make sure that you stock up on the sale prices on the sales days. So on the 13-week sales prices, they're working with basically that 12-week sale and coupon cycle. That 13-week, that is what they're doing there. So some products, this only means 1 or 2, and for others, a little more stocking up is required. But don't worry, we're not talking about hundreds of anything. All we're talking about is the sale is going to come around again soon, so you don't have to worry about that all the time. Know your stores, shop around. Know the stores that are offering the double coupons and the special sales, and you can save even more. Buy smaller portions. Sometimes a coupon doesn't specify a size, but you might find that you save even more money if you buy the smaller size. Just make sure that you calculate the unit price to make sure that you know you're getting the best deal. I say this one, loyalty schmoyalty. Shop for the best deal. This means that you might go to stores out of your way a little bit. Remember to calculate your travel and your time in this, because you don't want to be just going to your favorite store. So I have family members that they are religious about going to one specific store, And I have 2 family members that go to 2 particular stores that neither one of them have the best deals. I went shopping for one of them one time, and I went to my favorite stores that I know have the best deals. I've done a lot of the comparison shopping and everything with prices, and I bought the same grocery list. He spends about $90 on this grocery list. I came back to his house with it for $36, just simply because I was going to a different store than what he normally does. But that was that loyalty thing. So definitely shop around for the best deals, because you're going to save a ton of money that way too. Only buy the things that you absolutely need. So if you don't have a coupon, don't buy something that's not on sale or without a coupon unless you absolutely have to have them right now. So that's one of the biggest tips, is that I think that we think that we have to have those. I have a friend that she doesn't buy anything, she doesn't buy new clothes unless it's at least 75% or more off. So that is just her rule of thumb. So economize, stock the home store. So this is where we talk about making sure that you have a little stockpile. I'm not talking about buying tons and tons of stuff or converting your garage into a store, but making sure that you buy enough in bulk that you can get through that 3-month period and have enough stuff in there. You do need to remember that you want to make sure that you're not buying too many things. Certain things don't last that long. Even canned goods do not last that long. So you want to make sure that you are not buying stuff that's just going to be sitting on your shelf. If you have to throw away canned goods, they do have expiration dates. You can still eat a lot of them, but if you eat them, the quality of them is down, and certain things are not good to eat after a certain period. So buying in bulk, the health impact for that, choose health-friendly foods such as beans and rice, and they can be purchased in larger quantities and stored for a longer period of time. On the other hand, snack foods and canned drinks purchased in bulk encourage overeating because they're more readily available in the home. So just make sure that you're not buying things that you're not going to be using. Stockpiling is only one way to save big long term, but you have to have that extra storage space. And just every time I think of stockpiling, I think about the girl with the flea collars, because it looked good in her stockpile. Remember, only buy those things that you're going to definitely use. Don't buy a tremendous amount of stuff if you're not going to use them. If you haven't tried them, make sure that you're not buying bunches of stuff that is just going to be sitting there. And make sure that you rotate them so that you're using the oldest first and putting the newest behind. So the disadvantages of this is, even though couponing is very advantageous, some of the disadvantages are companies will try to promote unhealthy products via coupons. Customers tend to buy things that may not be required at the time, and they may buy more than is required if the couponing is based on a quantity discount. Just remember, those storage guidelines don't buy anything more than 12 weeks. So this is going to show you a little bit of how to do this, the stacking coupons. So stacking coupons is really an art form. We're going to skip over that since we can't see those. But stacking coupons is an art form. And once you've mastered this, you'll be on your way to save even more money in the store. So what is coupon stacking? So we're going to use basically the 13-hour sale at Rosar's. So let's say the regular price of a box of cereal is $3.25. The store has a sale for the the cereal for 2 boxes for $5. You have a manufacturer's coupon to buy one, get one free. Now, the thing about it is there are certain things that you can't do, and it will tell you what you can do. So you have one manufacturer's coupon that you can buy one, get one free, and another manufacturer's coupon that's 55 cents off the box of the cereal, and the store doubles the manufacturer's coupon under 99 cents. So if you do 2 of them. Now, these 2 manufacturer coupons sometimes won't work together. So this is what they do with stacking. You're getting $5 for 2 boxes of cereals, plus you're getting 1 box free. Plus, you get, because you have bought 2 boxes of cereal, you're going to get 55 cents off of there and another 55 cents off. So you're basically paying 30 cents. So you have essentially, for $6.50, you've essentially saved $6.20. So, okay, remember up here, the reason that it's 55 times 2 is because the store has doubled the manufacturer's coupon. So in case somebody is wondering why that is. So stacking coupons is awesome. Some of the stores allow you to do it, some of them do not. So you need to make sure that you know what the rules are. So the guidelines and etiquette. Coupons can only be used once. And so don't ask them for the coupon back, because they actually have to have that coupon so that they can go and get it reimbursed. They need that. That's how they're getting their money back. Know what the store policy is. You might be only able to use 1 coupon per indicated item, and double couponing is different than giving them 2 coupons for the same item. You can't do 2 coupons for the same item. That doesn't work. So unless it's a manufacturer's coupon and a store coupon, so those are 2 different kinds, sometimes stores will allow you to use 2 coupons for that same item because it's a manufacturer's one and a store coupon. I know that's a lot. So coupons cannot be copied. With internet coupons, many sites actually have a limit to how many times your coupons can be copied. So they'll say, you reached your max, you can't have any more. Make sure that what you're purchasing is what you actually have in your cart. So don't try to use a coupon for anything other than what it was intended for. The other thing is, don't try to buy 9 or 11 items when the deal is a 10 for 10. Safeway is notorious for this. They will let you pay the full price. You need to pay $10 you need to purchase 10 of the item to get the deal. Make sure that you read the couponing and ignore the picture, because the pictures definitely lie, and they are different sometimes. And then don't assume that you'll be able to use your coupon on sales or clearance items. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, but make sure that you're reading that fine print to know exactly what the rules are. Don't forget to check the expiration date on there and make sure that you have a valid one. The cashiers will, and usually what will happen is the computer will check it and spit it back out. The biggest thing is that couponers kind of are a pain to some stores, and so be really polite to employees, because this is a challenge for some of them, and it holds up the line a little bit when you're giving a bunch of coupons. Don't go in on Tuesday mornings or Saturday, anytime Saturday or Sunday. Pick a day that is the best day to go in there and work with the stores. And actually, the stores have guidelines for when couponers are most welcome in the store, that is listed on the coupon websites for every store. This is important because if you're kind and courteous to the cashiers, they're going to be kind and courteous to you. So just a little recap on stuff, making sure that you gather all of your stuff first, knowing where you're going to go, what you're going to do, what items you're going to buy, making sure that you have, if you need a Sunday newspaper or however you're going to to collect those coupons, you want to make sure that they're all put together. So cut them out. And if you want to try new products, this is the time to do it. Just remember that generics are generally a little bit more cost effective than some of the name brand items. So just because you've got a coupon doesn't mean that you're going to save the money off of that. Sort your coupons by the store that you're going to, have them all ready. Sort the similar items and file them and get them ready to go. Choose your store and make sure that you know exactly what store has what for you. Make your shopping list and identify all the coupons that you're going to need and the restrictions and everything that you're going to have there. Make sure that you take your list and your coupons to the grocery store. After you've done all of this hard work, you don't want to forget those at home, or make sure that they're downloaded on your app. Oh. And then hand over the coupons to the cashier and make sure that they are the correct coupons for them to do this. Then review your grocery list and your shopping list and your receipt to make sure that all of those coupons have been added in there. Other things to remember is just don't shop hungry, because this is the way that you're going to come home with lots and lots of extra stuff that you don't necessarily need. Don't shop without a list. This is always important, even if it's a list on the back of your hand if you have to. But you're going to go and you're going to add things if you don't have a list. Make sure that you're not shopping more than once a week. And I like to tell people, try not to go shopping more than every 2 weeks. And the reason why is because most of the stuff, most of our perishables and everything can last about 2 weeks. If you have to, run to the store and grab some lettuce or milk or whatever that you need. But if you're going shopping often, that is why your grocery bill is going up. This will actually help your grocery bill go down. Watch the unit price. Your unit price is going to tell you a lot more. It'll tell you exactly how much you're paying per product. So you want to do that. Leave your family at home. Just consider what your family's impact is on your shopping. How many things get thrown into the cart, or how many other things are going on when you're, let shopping be a special quiet time moment. Make sure that you're reading the nutritional facts. Cheaper isn't always better, and you want to make sure that you're eating healthy. And just remember the dog collar lady. Just because you have a coupon doesn't mean that you need it. If a brand that you don't use or a product that you've never purchased before, maybe pass it up. You don't need to necessarily buy it. So this is just some ideas here. Small changes in your diet can actually result in healthier eating. Many people say that they can't eat healthy on a budget. This is so false. And actually that little healthy budget recipe book that I have online is an exact reason why you can eat healthier. Some of the things are a little bit more expensive, but others are not. And when you think about how much you spend in medical and everything else, making sure that your diet is healthy is important. And this just tells you to grab those foods that are rich in vitamins and nutrients. Many diseases and allergies are a result of poor food choices. So definitely talk with your physician or nutritionist to find out what you can do, what kind of recipes you can have that will help you, and suggested menus and food guidelines. Always make sure that you're including breakfast, lunch, and dinner and appropriate snacks here. By making a grocery list for your menu, you just select coupons that match your grocery list. Eliminate any coupons that don't adhere to your dietary guidelines or any additional menu items, and then put those in a separate item. Smart couponing can make it way easier for your diet. And then just knowing how to read your nutritional facts. So go to choosemyplate.gov. They have wonderful resources there that they can tell you all sorts of different things. They're just a wealth of information. So if you have dietary guidelines, different illnesses like heart disease, diabetes, or cancer, the dietary guidelines for Americans, the USDA will actually help you find better informed decisions about how food and calorie intake should work for your diet. So definitely check into this. There's lots of great information here. So, like I said, I'm not going to promise that you're going to be able to walk out of the store with bags and bags of groceries for just a few cents. But if you do use coupons responsibly, you can save money on your family's food budget and still get healthy and nutritious food to boot. Couponing is a really excellent way to save money on your family's food and consumer goods bill. I will tell one little story. When I was getting ready for this presentation, I use a makeup a face makeup that is kind of expensive, and I found a coupon on there, and I thought, oh, this is awesome. And I went in, and it was just like this major aha moment, because it was something that I was going to have to buy anyway. I bought 3 of them, but I had a coupon that if I bought 3, then I got $10 off this makeup. And it was like, this is amazing. This is something that I would be buying anyway. And I got $10 off of this that I could use for something else. And it was almost like I felt like I'd won the lottery. So definitely do those little things. Just try this just a little bit. It is really a lot of fun. And when you start seeing that money tick off of there, it really is a lot of fun. And especially when you hand over the coupons and then they start taking all of those cents and dollars off of the end. So anyway, I hope that our time together today has given you some different ideas and tools that'll help you slash your food bill. And if there are any questions, I'm going to check in the chat box here. I noticed that a couple of them have come in here. My chat box is so teeny tiny that I can't see it all that well. So I'm going to look, and if you guys want to open up your mics, you can open up your mics and ask me a question too. So let's see here. It says, you mean the cost of printing the coupon at home might be worth the cost of the ink and the paper? So sometimes it is. So that when my makeup, my $10 coupon for my makeup was actually definitely worth that that time and energy with that print. Cynthia, I unmuted you.
Okay, I have a question about the 12-week sale and coupon cycle.
Yes, ma'am.
You were talking specifically about laundry detergent. Are different things on a different cycle? So laundry detergent might be different than vitamins or?
Good point. So they're all scattered. So just like laundry detergent, so let's say laundry detergent is on sale this week. Next week, something else is going to be on sale. And the next week after that, something else is going to be on sale, but they will all go on their different 12-week cycle. So you have to figure out what the 12-week cycle is. And that's what that list, that grocery list or the price list is good for, is because you can actually track when that 12 weeks is when it's going to pop up. So that's a very good question. Everything has its own 12-week cycle, but most grocery stores, most stores actually have a weekly cycle that they work with. So let's say their weekly cycle starts on Sunday, and so Sunday, this is when all of this stuff is going to be on sale that week, and then the next week a new set of things are going to be on sale that next week. So Costco does every month, they send out their new their new flyer for all the different things that are going to be on sale. And then they have a gap week in there between the next time that there's going to be something else, a new flyer. But they still do the same thing where every 3 months, that is when, because I've laughed about it, because I've made mental note over the fact that I'm down to 3 things of laundry detergent. I better buy one because I don't have 4 right now. It's that is their cycle, is every 3 months they do this. So does that answer it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so where do you find the couponing rules? So every website, every grocery store has on their website, they have specific couponing rules, so that you just click on their website, go to Safeway, and it is embedded in there. So it will actually show where the couponing rules are, but it is on their website. So Winco, you just go into their they usually have a drop-down box that shows the different departments and things that you can get to. So that's where Winco's is at. And this one says, I'm assuming you look under the store policy resource page. Yes, ma'am. Can you email us the slides you're currently using? So the slides are in the book online in the couponing booklet. And so there we go. Are there any stores that offer double couponing in Moscow? Not that I'm aware of. So the only store that I know of that does double couponing is Albertsons down in Lewiston or Clarkston. So, and sometimes they don't either. So you just have to, yeah, double couponing is kind of it doesn't really exist up here. So you really do have to do the stacking up here with the manufacturer's coupon and the store coupon and the sales event. And that's really how you're going to save the most money up here. Does anybody have any other questions for me? Okay, guys, well, this is it. Please come to the Don't Corona My Cash next week. That is going to be a really great session. And thank you guys all so much. If we're still in quarantine together after June, we'll be doing some more classes, but I'm just going to focus on the Corona ones next month. But definitely send me your ideas if you have ideas for different classes that you would like to see, and we will have those happen. Thank you guys for joining me, and we will see you next time.